In this video of algebra, we are going to do the topic of factorization. So before we get into the topic of factorization, let's go through a quick definition of factorization. So in mathematics, factorization is a process of breaking down a number, a polynomial, or other mathematical objects into a product of other objects. That is called factors, which when multiplied together give the original object. So yes, this is the definition of factorization. You won't understand right now, but later when we go through the topic, every single step, you will understand the meaning of factorization and how it is done, what is the process of factorization. So let's begin. So every number greater than 1 has at least two factors, 1 and the number itself. The number 1 is a factor of every number, and every number is a factor of itself. For example, we have two examples over here, 2 and 6. So 2 has two factors, number 1 and 2 itself. And over here, 6, it has four factors, 1, 2, 3, and 6 itself. What if someone asks you, when you multiply two numbers, you get 6. But what are the two numbers? Simple. 2 into 3 or 3 into 2 is 6. So it means that 2 and 3 are the factors of this number, which is 6. Now moving on to the factorization of algebraic expression. So expressions like x squared plus 4x plus 3 also have factors. There are two factors, but how do we know what are the factors? Simple. To find the factors, we use a process called factorization, or in my terms, I like to use middle term breaking. So let me explain what it is actually. So first of all, you need to find two numbers, which when you multiply will give you this number, which is 3. And when you multiply those same, when you add or subtract those same numbers, it gives you the 4, which is this number. And the middle term means, the middle term breaking means actually breaking the middle term, which is 4 in this case, into two terms, which if we multiply will give us 3, and if we add or subtract will give us 4. So this is a really easy example. We know that when we multiply 3 with 1, we get 3 ones are 3, and when we add 3 and 1 together, we get 4. So it means that when we break 4, we get 3 and 1. Now let's put these numbers into the expression. We will get x squared plus, the greater number will come first, so 3x plus x, which is 1, plus 3. Okay, so we can see that there is a common between these two, a common thing, which is actually over here in this case is variable x. So let's take this variable x common, x, and now we are left with just an x over here and 3. Over here, we take 1 common. In this situation where not even x is common, not 3, so we'll take 1 common. And we will write x plus 3 as it is in this bracket. X plus 3. Okay, one more thing, guys. When you're doing middle term breaking or factorization of an expression, you should know that these two brackets should be exactly same. Not even the subtraction or addition sign should differ. Like for example, what if you are solving this expression and you get positive sign in between, but you get negative, means subtraction sign in between this bracket? It means you did some kind of problem in this above portion, so you gotta go back and look what is the problem, okay? So now let's get back into our question. Now what we will do is that we will write the bracket one time, and the numbers or the variables which are outside the bracket, in this case it is x and plus 1, we'll write in another bracket. So let's write down x plus 1 and x plus 3. Here we go. We have found the factors of the above expression. But what if you're not sure that these are the actual factors and you want to be sure? So what will be the verification method? Let me tell you what. To verify whether your factors were correct, what you have to do is do a FOIL method. FOIL is a multiplication method which you use in solving these kind of expressions. So let me break down the word FOIL for you. The F in FOIL means first. Let me write down. And the O in FOIL means outside. Sorry. Outside. And the word I in FOIL means inside. And last but not least, the word L means last in FOIL. Okay, now we know what FOIL is. But how can we do this FOIL thingy in this expression? Let me tell you. We'll go down a little bit so that we have more space. Yes. And I will write down my expression or the factors I got again. X plus 1 and x plus 3. I'm going to erase my brackets because they're too long. That's why. Okay. With the red, I use red for the first term. It means first means all the variable or the numbers, coefficient you can say, or constant which are first in this expression. In this case, it is x, and in this in this expression, it is x which is the first one, and in this expression, it is also dx in this case. So what we will do is that we will multiply this x with this x, and the O in the FOIL means outside. So meaning the terms that are facing outwards. So in this expression, we can see the term that is facing a little bit outside part is x. And in this term, which is facing the outside part, is 3. So what we will do is that we'll multiply x with 3. Now, the inside in FOIL means the terms that are facing inside. In this case, in this expression, 1 is facing the inside part. And in this expression, x is facing the inside part.